Hi everyone. Hi, this is Souradeep here. Are you able to hear me? Can you please confirm? Yeah, great. So before going into the market, I would like all of you to remain safe in this environment because the way things are turning, the COVID situation is turning. I'm quite worried about all of us actually, not only any individual, but all of us should be safe in this environment. Markets being apart, we should actually move move beyond this situation, and I think we should be in a position where we can resume our normal livelihood once the vaccination is done. So, wishing all of you good health, good spirit, stay strong. There will be bad news around all of us, and we have to stay strong. Today only we were speaking, like I was telling Vivek sir, I don't feel like taking the Friday session today because the mind is so sad listening to few people we know uh, who are leaving us very untimely in their very prime age, 30s, 40s, 20s, 50s. It looks very sad. So uh, let us stay strong and try to win over the situation. Thanks for starting the session right now. Before going into the market, our market, let us look at the mother market. The mother market has been in a range of 33,600 to 34,100, I would say, rather 34,050 for last 7-8 session for a couple of weeks. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, for more than 2 weeks it has been in this narrow range, and possibly from here it will again bounce back the way the US stimulus are coming. Now there is plan of 1.8 trillion dollar of new infra push, so there will be more money, and that's why if you can see, so US 10-year yield, just a second. So you can see that I'm enlarging this chart, just a second. So this is the US bond yield has started going up again, and if it stays above 1.62, we can again see those high levels of 1.67, 78, 68, 78, all those high levels. And that can actually weaken the market. So that is the important factor because the risk of inflation picking up is there. But for India, it is not big a concern as long as the dollar index is not rising, because our inflation is anyway will stay very low. Demand side inflation I am talking about is likely to stay low as the COVID situation is there. Yeah, supply side inflation can rise, but the demand side of the inflation is not there. Just at the support level, the dollar index, and it can take a support here. So have a look that if 90 holds, if there is a break below 90, there is a possibility that it will go to 89.38. But overall, right now the situation is that from the dollar index front, there is not much of a worry. Okay, we'll go to the gold chart now. This is the crude oil chart. Okay, this is the crude oil chart. Just a second. This is the dollar index chart. This is the crude oil chart. So if I'm talking about the crude oil is looking to me that once it sustains above the 65, it possibly going to 75 kind of level. Okay, like see, this was a break of this level. It is sustaining above it and sustaining above 58. It is possibly headed higher towards 80, and that will be rubbing salt in the injury for Indian economy if the oil prices goes up 20-25%. Now there are multiple factors. Like one is a lot of money printing, and for that reason inflation is going up in form of crude oil, other things. But because there is a lot of money printing and inflation may go up overall, like companies who are raw material producer, okay, I'm not talking about the second level manufacturer like car, okay, the car or Voltas. I'm not talking about or Whirlpool. I'm not talking about them. They are uh, more complex product manufacturer. I'm talking about the raw material manufacturers like steel, paint, chemicals. Okay, because these inflation will be quite high. Okay, and they will have a super normal margin. You have to understand the logic behind this. Suppose earlier the company was selling a product at 10 rupees. Okay, now if its costs were 8 rupees, its margin were 20%. Now if suddenly the the due to inflation the selling price goes to 15 rupees, and maybe their cost also from 8 rupees goes to 9 rupees, so they are now making a margin of 6 rupees. So earlier they were making a margin of 2 rupees. So you can understand the 2 rupees margin become threefold just due to higher inflation of the raw material. So all the raw material companies you are talking about, the cements, the paints, the pipe manufacturers, the world of Kajaria ceramics, the bathroom fittings manufacturers, the chemical manufacturers, the steel manufacturers, the sugar manufacturers, everything that is related to the inflation of the commodity theme would would be very beneficiary of this. But what will happen that suppose the steel prices go up, plastic price go up, pipe price go up, okay, bolt price go up. So what will happen? What will happen is that one may see that the price of the raw materials for a car company goes up quite a bit. Okay, and they may not be in a position to actually pass on that price rise to the consumer because overall due to the COVID economy is suppressed. So they will find a margin squeeze and the basic commodity manufacturers. I'm talking about this for last 2 3 months, and this stocks have been also rising like anything. So if you remember on this Friday session, so what I am trying to say is that when you are talking about basic commodity manufacturers, they are going to benefit a lot. Now I will take cognizance of the elections that is also happening around us, and I will talk a little bit about the elections also. Don't take it as any political bias of uh, us, because what we are telling is that how market react to a election outcome. Okay. Now, because BJP is in a very safe condition in the center, if a state government is if a state elects BJP, generally market is reacting in a buoyant way, and that's why uh, yesterday was exit poll. You can see the market from a level of 14,200, it directly went to 15,000 in a span of 6 days. Okay, but because the exit polls were hung, today you saw a correction in the market, and the market actually came to the mid Bollinger of the daily chart. Now, for me, standing today, it is very difficult to tell you that which party will win or which party will lose. But if BJP wins and if the COVID situation is not bad, you may see the market moving up. On the other hand, if BJP loses the key states like Assam and West Bengal, you may see the market dipping towards the 14,080 level. Okay, so I don't know who will win because exit polls are very confusing because all the exit polls are putting all kind of possibilities. So I am not going to think that who will win, but what I am saying is that if BJP wins, we may see dash towards 15,000 again until and unless COVID situation is worsening. And if BJP loses, we can see the market correcting a little bit. Okay. Now, let me talk about the bank Nifty. See, I had a sense that Bank Nifty is going to run very strongly. And if you remember, like all my TMP members may remember, because when their live trading session and market was around this level, so okay, so around this level, 30,600. If you go to my Twitter handle also, you will find that on the 22nd April, 23rd April, the market was around this level. That time I told that possibly we are approximately close to a bottom. And what happened after that? I gave a trade in the TMP trading mentorship program in the live trading session that Nifty could be bought here. So the people got Nifty here. They bought a 31,000 put and they sold a 35,000 call. They traded for a June future, but the market rallied in such a way that it was very fast. Okay, but this trade by yesterday had given almost, I would say, 40,000 rupees in a week. Okay, very low risk trade it was. Maximum risk was 8-10,000, and maximum gain was again 1 lakh. But okay, we got 40,000, and you remember when the market was here yesterday, I told all of you to book profit. And you can see when I told all of you to book profit from there, Bank Nifty has by today's date is down more than 7-8%. Okay, let me talk about individual sectors, and let me tell you, no sector is again looking bullish. Like I told yesterday in last session that no sector was looking bullish, but whatever would be looking bullish apart from the metal sector, whatever will come in our way, we will give. So let me revisit few of the trades that we have given this week. Okay, Balaji Amine. So when 2050 in Balaji Amines was breached here, you see. So we gave when 2050 was breached in Balaji Amines, and you can see the kind of rally it had, 2700, almost 35%. Okay, so we gave it probably on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, I think I gave it on Monday. Sale was a trade that was given on Wednesday. Okay, so this is the sale trade I given when this 102.40 was crossed as a buy. Sale rally 20%. Bajaj Auto we gave. So Bajaj Auto we gave when this was breached, and the stock rallied 5%. Tata Elxsi I gave yesterday. Okay. So Tata Elxsi I gave at here, and it is moving up and possibly will move off a lot. It has moved up 5%. Tata Steel I gave at 965. Okay, it has gone close to 8-9%. So when this move happened about this 960 I gave buy. It went 10%. Today I gave Tata Metallics. I don't know how many of you are taking these trades, but trades have been very rewarding. Okay, so uh, Tata Metallics. Okay, Tata Metallics case. So I gave buy at 965 today, and it went to 1095. Bizarre things are happening. I did not expect this much, to be honest. Naveen Florin I gave. So you can see what happened with Naveen Florin. Okay, I gave around here, sorry, here 31,000 was breached, went to 35,3582. Bajaj Finance I gave. So what I am doing presently is marking the levels of the breakout, and if there is a breakout, I am giving the trade. Okay, Bajaj Finance I gave. Just a second. So this is how the stock behaved when it was 5050. I given, and it is up more than or close to 10%. Okay, now this is the way the stocks are coming. This is the way stocks are behaving, and I am giving stocks because right now, if I look at the sector, apart from metal sector, nothing is looking great. Okay, nothing is looking great. But the factor is that based on the election results, there would be upside breakdowns or downside breakdowns. Whatever the way it comes, I will give. I gave Axis Bank at 685. Okay, so Axis Bank I gave at 686. Let me see how it behaved. 686 Axis Bank I gave. It went to 730. So obviously 6-7%, but nowadays 6-7% looks so small because stocks are having those gigantic moves. Okay, so Axis Bank I gave. This stock is bullish in the banking pack, so I always choose the base stock for you. Uh, in this, I'm just joking, but I tried to base stock for in the banking universe because you see, Bank Nifty has corrected so much, but this has not corrected. Okay, IndusInd Bank I gave yesterday. At 920, above 920 with a 980. It has not reached 980, but yeah, it is still in a bullish mode. Today was result, I think. Okay, few more stocks we gave. Atul, so was a phenomenal week for the market, and stocks also rallied great. So Atul we gave when it breakout happened above this 8065. It went to 8625, and now it is again in the same level. So you can see the stocks are moving very fast. You remember AstraZeneca I gave? So would like to show you. So when this breakout happened here, I gave you a buy. Okay, 3780. I still remember. Went up 20% in 3 days, but since that has come back to this level. I personally think if it falls to this level, 3650, it can be a very good buy. So keep an eye on AstraZeneca. Okay. Now for next week, I don't have a lot of stocks, to be honest. Why I don't have a lot of stocks? Because I don't know how the COVID situation will span out. Personally, I'm very fearful for my and everyone's life. Okay, I'm very fearful at this moment. The way things are going around, try to go out, try not to go out of home. But things are very bad. Things are really very bad. I'm feeling really crazy about it with so many dear people actually uh, losing their life. So many people close to heart, known, and even in the public life also. So many people in the young age losing their lives. So feeling very sad. Let me discuss few of the stocks for next week. Sun Pharma. The Sun twins have done exceptionally well. See, there are many stocks that come. I'm not able to give every stock, but because I study so many stocks, so many alerts come to me. So I think if it sustains above, so if you remember, I gave this it was around 500. I told that it could possibly go into 720. It is continuing the journey, can possibly go Atul Auto. Today there was a breakout, can continue. Did the chart come? Yeah. So this is Atul Kam. I want Atul Auto. Atul Auto. Yeah. Just as the breakout, if moves above 194, can go towards 280, 290. Okay. All the sugar stocks are looking good. High momentum. I am guilty of this that I did not notice the sugar stocks because I don't look at non-FNO stocks a lot, but they have been moving up and they can continue to move up. Balrampur Chini, our sugar, the way they are going up. Okay, Triveni Engineering going up. I did not look to them earlier, but they are going up and continue to move up. Okay, so EID Parry, all these sugar stocks are on fire. Okay, I think this is a rice stock, but it rose quite a bit. So look at those sugar stocks; they are doing phenomenally well. Tata Chemical looks to me we'll see breakout this week. Okay, I think above 640 it will break out and resume its fine uptrend. Sun Pharma, I showed you Sun TV. So I did not give, but I should have given because the alert came, but I ignored because I was unsure that exit polls what they will come or not. Because when DMK is in power, the stock behaves very phenomenally. I will show you monthly chart. See, so apart from this high level, if the stock stays above 550, 560, I personally think this just a second. See, market is a very rude or cruel place. I need to show you something that I would otherwise not want to show you. Uh, can anybody say that why this spike happened, when this spike happened in the Sun TV and when it came down? Can you tell me, anyone tell me the reason behind this spike in Sun TV? All wrong answers. No, Jayalalitha, yes. Ramakrishna sir is given right when our Tamil Nadu's uh, ex uh, chief minister, or that time chief minister, Jayalalitha ji passed away. Very sad incident, but market is cruel. You know, they thought that DMK would be in power and that would actually give them good revenue in the Sun TV because that's a family related business. It went up, but within a couple of years, it was very clear that their government was not falling because they had the support of the center. So this rapid fall from 1000 plus level to this level happened. Now all the polls are saying that possibly DMK will be in a power and very thumping. So once this level 560, 570 is crossed, this can be a multi-bagger opportunity for. And earlier, what used to happen in Tamil Nadu is that there used to be always swap in power after every 5 years, change in power. But Jayalalitha had 10 years regime, and after that, because there is no proper counterpart of the DMK, like DMK may also have a prolonged period in. I'm not making any political statement, but just telling you the investment case. Okay, if they have a prolonged case for the prolonged regime in Tamil Nadu, and it is you can see that the kind of revenues this company can get, and it can really be a multi-bag above 570. Have an idea on this stocks. Okay, Sun TV, Sun Pharma. Yeah, so now the regular. Okay, Tata Steel. We'll come back to the daily chart. So I told you, stock market is a very rude or cruel place. When market people are losing life, market is looking like this, and Tata still looks more for more positive move is there if the high is breached because there is a chance of a price hike in May also. Okay, JSW Steel. Though today can be told that this is a shooting star, but you need to close below the low and then fall. But overall looks bullish. Tata Metallics I showed you broke out today. Uh, General Steel and Power looking looking at topish kind of not that bullish like the JSW Steel and Tata Steel. But look at this in the Hindalco. Oh God. So again, overall bullish uh, can rise from here. Finally, Vedanta looks very bullish to me. Sale is bullish. Okay, Vedanta though it was rejected from the top, but it may go up much more if it stays above this 255. Last stock that I am going to discuss today is Sale. I'm going to the monthly chart once again. Okay, now it has crossed all these critical levels 114, 115, and I told to you that if it can easily cross 114, 115, and given the metal scenario, I don't know, it can go to 240 to 80 also. So a very long term trade can emerge in sale. We have been telling sale from much lower level, and if you remember this JSW Steel, we have discussed these stocks when these stocks just a month back were 60% lower. Okay, so here at 446, I remember when the stop was breached, I gave you that okay, the stock should be bought, and you can see 60-70% return it has given. Many stocks have given like that. You remember that Adani when it was moving like that, we were with that. So our we always shift to the momentum. Okay, because this money market there is so much money market will always push up something, and you see that I generally give buy side stock because I know a lot of you won't be in a position to sell because of the derivative margin. So I always try to give buy side stock because in this kind of a market post COVID abnormal period you are able to identify stock even if the Nifty is falling 250 80 point, you are able to identify stocks which can run. The example today is today I gave three stocks. One was DCM Sriram. I'm just ending my uh, because Vivek sir will take over. I will just end. So DCM Sriram. So this was the buy call today when it went up. It actually went up quite a bit and hit 754. We gave at 735. Um, Another stock that I gave is Tata Metallics. Today, I'm talking about today. So I gave it here at 960. It went to 1100, almost 1085,000. How much? 1091, 1091. So 12-13% return in today itself. So nowadays these things are happening. Even if the market is down to 80 points, you are able to find these stocks. And metal Metal sector is defying the gravity. You can see. I expect Dow Jones to possibly become bullish next week. I given my data analysis, what I see there is a good probability of market going up based on election outcome also next week. So next week again things would be bullish, and don't worry, we will identify stocks for you and give the best stocks that we understand to you. That's it. Like we cannot say presently that which one will break out, but the moment they will break out, see in the morning when I will sit na this out of this it will be 310, 320, it will be filled. And every Friday when I sit for this session, I'm ready with this 320 because after the market close and uh, before the after the market close and before the session, I see almost 320, 330 charts manually and decide. So this is completely filled. But today, mind was so much filled with grief. Today is my birthday also. But today there are so many bad news coming from people I know also, people from outside also. Today I feel so sad that I could not actually look at the chart also. So felt very, very, very bad. Feeling very bad, feeling very scared also about the overall situation about life. But we have to work within that also. So picked up the best themes that you can work upon next week. Whatever good stocks that I will find, I will post in TMP and like will try to post in club also. Like Bajaj Finance I gave in club also. So few I will try to post in club also because this breakouts happen so immediately. I always because I'm conducting 5, 6 TMP batches together. I sometimes forget to post in club, but I will try to do that next time. So thanks a lot. Thank you very much. I will request Vivek sir to take over from me. Sir, can you hear me? Can you please take it over from here?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Souradeep. You are good as usual. And I know it is
Thank
a
you,
very
sir.
tough day. Let me wish you a very happy birthday. Somehow I also
Thank you,
missed
sir.
because today has been since morning. It has been distress and distress all around. So have a great birthday ahead.
Yes. Thank you.
um,
Thank you.
let's go on. Life could should go on, and that's how we humans have been nabbed. That things should not stop, and unfortunately we have to move on. But yes, good point is that market gives us enough positivity and reasons to be positive. So fortunately market is becoming a support factor for positivity in India. So let's hope that market continues to give us positivity and help us to create money for ourselves, at least in these grieving times. uh, Friends, I would also request all of you that people who are making money from market, please do contribute the some portion of that money for better cause. And the cause is well defined right now. So as much as possible in whatever way. Not necessarily you have to make a public announcement for the work which you have done, but at least make sure that you do some bit of contribution, a real contribution, not necessarily in the PM Care Fund, but somewhere if someone is in need at a local level, try to support that person with the money you are making from stock market, if at all you are making. Uh, Very happy that every Friday we are doing these sessions. I think it's a very good way to connect with all of you. Shoradeep, just to brief, this session is actually meant for two group of people. We have our favorite group, the TMP members, who are basically the trading mentorship program members, who are undergoing trading training with me, Shoradeep, and Chetan on a real-time basis. And the other is StockEdge Club, which is a community of serious market participants who want to invest, trade, and a lot of things they want to do. Why TMP is different? Because TMP is very micro level trading and involved at a very minuscule level of market participation. That's why it's so heavily engaging. Whereas club is more for people who are not active traders but who are active investors, and as well as people who want to learn this whole science of financial market in a much better manner. So I'm welcoming all TMP and club members. This Some of you may have joined for the first time today. So this Friday session happens every week, where Souradeep takes a session where he talks about his view and his stocks. And trust me, my dear friends, if you follow the stocks which Souradeep is giving for next week, you're sorted. Your whole quest of making money from the market is complete if you can just follow the stocks which he's discussing. And the next half an hour, which is my session, I talk about various things, not just necessary stock ideas, but I try to give you a process. I try to give you strength. I try to talk to you about various things, and I take your questions also, so that we are engaged with each other. StockEdge Club is doing very good, very good. 2,100 people already, and our aspiration is that we want to become the largest network of serious market professional as a private club where we all grow together. There are a lot of people who have been with us for 2 years, 3 years now, and they are continuously upgrading themselves within our ecosystem. And I get so lovely feedbacks that people have really taken advantage of this facility. Today I posted in StockEdge Club and I said to people that if you are not using club for learning and earning basis, there is definitely something which you are missing. You are not doing it correct. Please connect to the team, connect with me, whoever you want to talk to, and take full advantage of this beautiful platform which we have created. Okay, now let me just share my screen with all of you and get along with the discussion which I wanted to have with you. Okay, I'm going to switch off my webcam for the purpose of saving the internet bandwidth. Today I want to discuss for a couple of minutes a very important function of StockEdge which all of you should use. If you're not using it already, make sure that you start using it. If you're using it, I'm sure you will understand the importance of that function. So when you go to web.stockage.com, uh, and I'm sure a lot of you would have gone to this platform earlier. Oh, let me just quickly check. Am I audible, all of you? Am I audible? Okay, great, fantastic. Yeah. Uh, Okay, so there are people I can see in the message window. There are people who have queries. Please hold on to these queries. Yeah, Manoj bhai, etc. Please hold on to these queries. I will take those queries, but थोड़ा time up मेरे को दीजिए. Let me just speak what I want to speak, and the moment I say that now you can ask me queries. Please then ask the queries after that. क्योंकि मैं अभी question window बंद कर दे रहा हूँ. क्योंकि question window सामने रहने से I get desire to answer people, which disrupts the whole flow of the thought process. तो ठीक है, एक बार आप क्वेरी मत पूछिएगा. So let me just show you this. I hope my desktop is also visible. uh, Creation of combination scan is such a powerful thing. It's like an ATM machine, and not many people are looking at it seriously. But I fail to understand that if you have been given a utility which has power to generate money for you, why aren't you using it? I use my combination scans really well. You know, if you go to combination scans, which all these stockage club members, you have facility to the premium version of stockage also. So once you log in using that email ID which you have given to register in stockage, you will be able to create a lot of things which is part of my stockage. You go to my combination scans and you can create different kind of combinations, and it is actually your creativity which will drive this combination. Let me give you an example of the combination which I created, which I've been using. And recently what we did is we converted this into our strategy section because I've been using it. It is performing pretty well, so I thought that now it's the time this should go and become part of the strategy. So Eagle, you must have seen in my Twitter handle and other places that I have posted this. What is the rationale of this strategy? And I want you to get into depth of strategy creation. I don't want you to just copy paste what I'm doing because You guys are probably better strategy creator than me. Always assume that you are better than me and you can do far better work than what I'm doing. Okay. So what I did is I added few parameters which I find it to be very valuable, which defines an eagle for me. So what is an eagle? Eagle is a bird which flies above all the other birds, and at times it flies above cloud. Okay. So it actually represents the stocks which are high up there, and there is a very high chance that the stocks will continue to remain high up there. So stocks within 52-week high zone. Now, what is stock within 52-week high zone means? Stocks which are within 15% of 52-week high. So if a stock has made last 52-week high as say 100, so any stock which is between 100 and 85 will be there as part of the list. Okay. Stocks outperforming benchmark index in both 1 week and 3 month means for a period of 1 week it has outperformed the Nifty, and for a period of 3 months also it has outperformed the Nifty. Stock outperforms sector index in 1 month, 1 week and 3 month. Stock outperforming benchmark index. This is RS 55 which I use, which says that if RS 55 of a stock is outperforming Nifty for last 3 days, that means the stock is outperforming the benchmark index. Stock outperforming sector index means for the last 3 days the stock has been outperforming the sector index. Both SRS and ARS is above zero. That means both SRS means the static RS and ARS means the adaptive RS. Now you guys, if you don't understand the terminology which I'm using, you have been given access to 12 paid webinar as part of your package. Okay. All of you who are part of, and people who are TMP members, you have been given access to these specific webinars which I'm going to talk about. So if you go to webinar, just search for my webinar here, just search for my name, and you will get the webinar called Golden Cash Market Strategy using Price and Delivery, and one webinar which is the RS webinar, which is right here, how to this one, how to get no trading strategy using RS. Both these webinars are part of your club offering or the TMP offering, so please take both these webinars. Okay. Because you will understand RS and these concepts very well once you take these webinars. In case you want to understand the adaptive RS and that RS, so either you can take the webinar of Pramal Parekh, or you can go to his YouTube channel. There he has already explained the concept of adaptive RS and static RS. So, or you can take the webinar if you want. This webinar, the Master Blaster webinar, is good enough for you to take. Okay. So once you do that, you understand these concepts of RS, and I am a very strong follower of RS concept. It is not a news anymore. I've been promoting everyone to do use this RS, and trust me, this is one study which will take you a long way to become a solid trader or market participant. So people who have not seen those webinars, please see them for a better experience of participating in the market. Then what I did is I added, so eagle is an animal which has a very unique character that you can't the power. It's a very powerful character. Eagle is a very powerful bird. So fundamentally, the company has to be sound. So when you say sound fundamental company, for me, these three becomes an important part of a sound fundamental company. The high return on equity, there's a consistent sales growth, there is consistent cash from operation, and there is increase in institution shareholding. These 10 parameter is more than sufficient. I mean, you can't add 11th, because what we have done is we have restricted people to only add 10, because I think 10 is more than sufficient to arrive at a stock list. The more you add, the more you the more you limit your output, which is not a good idea. So I think 10 is more than sufficient in this kind of a setup. So out of when you add these 10, when you look at the stock list, now these are the stock list which is there right in front of you. Okay. So what I did is, I mean, we are working on a module which will help you to export this in StockEdge watchlist directly. We are working on that module. It will take some time, but we are working on it, where if you export this to a watch list, it will automatically create a watch list in StockEdge as a Eagle watch list if you want it that way. So what I've done is, now as part of strategy, if you go to strategy, and there are multiple strategy windows which we have created. If you go to bullish swing strategy, and if you go to Eagle here, we have just added Eagle here. So my strategy I've already added here as an Eagle. So these are the stocks which are Eagle, and ideally there is a momentum associated with these stocks. So if someone wants to do a momentum trading, these are the stocks one should look at. Correct? These are high beta stock. Obviously when market remains there or market goes up, these stocks go faster than any other stock. Now what I did is, you all know that I use TradingView as well, because I love TradingView, the way it is designed, the way it is evolving. I'm very satisfied customer of TradingView, very honestly. And I mean, you can use TradingView if you want. A small investment in TradingView and a small investment in StockEdge is more than sufficient for your overall working. So what I did is I created this Eagle watch list. Okay, and my role is now only to keep on looking at stocks which are Eagle stocks, and whenever these stocks are available at a retracement, look at these Eagle stocks. These stocks have been giving me good momentum with RS positive, and whenever there is a decent upside breakout, look at the movement I'm getting. I mean, these are the movement which gives you quick money, and I mean, you don't get these kind of movements frequently. But and I have always told this to people, that trade less, wait for the right. Think like an eagle. What eagle does? Eagle is not always hunting. Eagle is always looking at the target way above from the sky. Eagle is looking at the prey, and whenever they find the right situation to hit the prey, they will come zoop down, hit the prey, and finish the prey. So what I'm saying is that all of you should figure out Eagle stocks for yourself, and whenever you see a strength gaining momentum in those stocks, then you participate in those stocks. See, the idea is not to play video game in stock market, and I've been telling this to everyone, that stock market is not a good place for video game. You have Dream 11 for that. Jitna khelna hai khelo udhar mein. But this is a place where we are talking about compounding money making. So today, if you make money, I was talking to someone, Prakash Gaba, yesterday. He made such a fantastic point that in risk management, there are two kind of risk you are carrying. One is the money risk. There are paise khodoge. So that is the risk. The other is emotional risk. And he made such a fantastic point that emotional risk is actually much, much bigger, because if today you lose money, you give negative point to yourself. Today, if you make money, you make positive point for yourself. And the more you make positive point for yourself, it's a power of compounding that works there. So जैसे पैसा में power of compounding work करता है, वैसे emotions में भी power of compounding work करता है. Fantastic point he made, and I totally agree to it. The more you trade, the more you are trying to disrupt yourself. Okay, so look at these stocks. These are Eagle stocks, and not that these Eagle stocks have emerged right now. If you have been running this scan, these Eagle stocks have been there. The moment RS became positive, these Eagle stocks have been emerging most of the time. All you needed to do is figure out a price breakout and participate in these Eagle stocks. So this is one way of identifying stock, which is Eagle. Okay, now you can play with this. आप बहुत तरीके से खेल सकते हो, और आपको मैंने playground दे दिया है. For example, I have created this called potential Eagle. Now what is potential Eagle? There is a high deliver quantity. That means someone has taken delivery or given delivery. Okay, there is an increase in relative strength. That means for the last 3 days the stock is showing strength. The super trend support is very near. That means the stock probably has corrected, and now the stock is trading near the super trend support. Again, fundamentally, high return on equity, consistent sales growth, consistent cash from operation, and increase in institutional holding. These are the four parameters which defines the fundamentally good character of a stock. Now let's see the stock. There is no stock in terms of major stock. Now let's see if we have a non-major stock. So major stock are typically 700 stocks where there is liquidity, enough liquidity, and non-major are basically all the other stocks. So let's see in NSE stock, is there any stock which is satisfying this? This stock is there, which is Mold Tech Packaging Limited. So what has happened to this stock? The average delivery is 34,000, but the delivery which happened is 1,16,000. The stock went up by 6%. This is yesterday's data, okay? Because today's data will be processed soon. The stock is showing relative strength. The return on equity is 19%. Consistent sales growth. See, on a year-on-year basis, the company has been doing. See, we have given all the data to you right in front. You don't have to search for that data in the respective section of the stock. सामने सामने हमने डेटा दे दिया. थोड़ा आप मेहनत करोगे ना, तो आपको, I'm 100% sure that you will be able to create an edge for yourself. Now let's look at this technical of this stock, Molt Tech Packaging. Okay, this is Mold Tech Packaging, sorry. So this is again a stock which is already showing a very high momentum. So everything is positive about this stock. It has, if it retraces, we go all in here. If it doesn't retraces, we have to make an attempt. So position sizing becomes very important. I can't attempt fully at this price, so I will invest, probably I will commit 20% right now. Let it fall further, then I'll commit another 20%. If it falls below, and if RS remains above zero, then I will commit more. The moment it reverses and it breaks the previous swing high, then I will go all in and commit full 100% into this stock. Okay, so what I thought that it will be good idea for me to, kind of give you an idea about what kind of combos you can create. Like I created this combo called multi-year breaks, where I'm checking the high delivery, closing entering 52-week high zone, increasing relative strength, close entering 2-year high zone, close entering 5-year high zone. These are multi-year high breakout stocks. Ashapuram Mindchem is one of the stock which is showing that kind of a character. Now we can go to Ashapuram Mind. So see, this is fantastic. It has started moving above RS. Super trend is positive. 2-hourly RS is also strong, and the stock has already given a breakout from this high. So yes, it's worth looking at the stock. So these all are breakout strategies. Okay. Now suppose you want a reversal strategy. So you can design a reversal stock for yourself. Reversal stock is high deliver quantity, because I'm always interested in a stock where delivery is high. रिवर्सल में तभी कंफर्मेशन होगा जब किसी ने डिलीवरी लिया है या डिलीवरी दिया है. प्राइस नियरिंग सुपर ट्रेंड सपोर्ट, high ROE, improve ROE, consistent cash from operation. This is a new parameter which I added, improve ROE. Reversal stocks typically have a character where their fundamentals are becoming better. That's why a new buying may emerge at a lower level. What are the stocks? So these are the stocks: ESAB India, Tejo Engineering, Torrent Pharma. Now look at the technical of these stocks. If you find, yes, there is a price pattern which is supporting you, then probably you would like to get into these stocks as well. Okay, so this is a process I want you guys to follow, and I will request people who are creating these, please post in StockEdge Club. I will also start posting these in StockEdge Club now. See, I'm very active in StockEdge Club, as you see. And if you guys have not seen StockEdge Club ka platform, please, I've been very active here. I've been sharing few stock ideas here. Look at this. Steel Authority have been talking about it for a long time. If you click, you can see historically, we as a StockEdge Club family, we have been talking about SAIL for a long time. My first post on SAIL was when the stock was around, I think, 55, 56. And since then, we have been talking about SAIL. I don't take credit of it. What I'm saying is that if this platform is available for all of you to do the right thing, then why aren't you doing it? That's the message which I wanted to put forward. Now I'll take some quick questions, although I've taken a lot of time from you guys. First of all, my apology for extending the time. Uh, what I will request is, give me another 15 minutes. Let me take some questions, and we'll continue the session till 7:15 if it is fine with all of you. So let me take some questions now. Okay, Rajiv has a question which is very valid from his point of view. Why this discrimination between TMP member and StockEdge member? Well, both the products are different, Rajiv. Stockage Club is a community where largely there are people who are active investors. They are not active traders, okay, who are active investors who are looking to hold on to the stock for a medium to longer time frame, okay. Whereas TMP is more for intraday, for very active trading, for options trading. Stockage Club is not meant. You see, Stockage is not meant for derivatives trading, whereas TMP is all about derivatives trading and helping people to strategize how to trade derivatives. So there is no discrimination. It's just that these are two different products, different kind of a engagement requirement, different kind of an infrastructure. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Arvind is asking, sir, RS 5561 means no, 61 is nothing. It's just that the moving average data of 61 was kept it as it is. So it doesn't mean anything. You can just change this. You can do whatever. We are not using it. Okay. Uh, Okay, please bring Stockage Club app for iOS. Sunil Bhai, we are working on a completely new technology for Stockage Club. So this piece will go totally. We will have a better web version. You will love that version. It's under development. You will have an app, Android app, and you will have an iOS app. It will be as smooth and sexy as Twitter app. So please give us some more time. The team has been working on it for the last 8 months. It's not easy to create a social platform of that size because we are looking to scale up our activity by 10x. So please give us a couple of more days before we roll out a beta version of Stockage Club very soon. Okay, okay, Jagdish is saying that if COVID stays 4 to 5 years, then Nifty cross 15,400 levels. It's very likely that Nifty will cross 18,000 levels if COVID stays for 4 to 5 years. Is it on TV? Arvind is asking. Yes, it's on TradingView. Can you show your Eagle scan? Yes, I can, Vivek. I will also share that in club. And my Eagle scan is now part of Stockage. So you don't have to be dependent on me. What I intend to do is now gradually, all my scans will become part of these ready-made strategies. So this, see Eagle, this is ready-made now, embedded as part of Stockage. So you don't have to worry. Now gradually I will convert everything. Oh, uh, Purushottam is saying, do you have a plan to download facility in Stockage Club site will help to self-analysis on various data points? Well, not on the Stockage Club side, Purushottam, but definitely some attempt has been made to facilitate download from Stockage, but that is still an attempt. Uh, Madhu is asking, can we have class on making these combo scans? Well, I've recorded a lot of videos around this. So if you go to learn Stockage tutorial, how to make combo scan, I've already recorded a video. So you can just see this video. It is pretty self-explanatory, and I think I've done a good job in explaining people how to do that. So may I request you to go through this how to make a combination here. Okay, can we get your combo scan? Yes, Rame, you can get my combo scan, but first you have to give your combo scan to me. Please post combo scan in Stockage Club, and I will also share my combo scan with you. Let it be a community. Let it be learning from each other. See, I don't want to project an image to all of you that I am an expert, my team is an expert. Eventually, I will be very happy if Ramesh Sharma one day becomes far bigger than Vivek Bajaj and creates a model which will add so much value to all the learners of market. I hope I'll see a YouTube channel of Ramesh Sharma. I hope I'll see a Telegram. And in case any of you want support, help from us, feel free to connect with us, because the idea is not to make you dependent on us. The idea is to make you really an expert in your own way and contribute to the larger benefit of this ecosystem. Okay, so you share your combo, I share your combo. Okay, Madhu is asking, provide these scans so individuals can choose what suits them. Again, I can't do that. If you want scans from ready-made scan, then the strategy is there. So Madhu, the same thing goes. If you want me to share my scans with you, you better share your scan first with me. And StockEdge Club has opportunity where you can post your combo scans. Yes, Vipin Bhai is saying that will be very nice if you can add Excel export. Yes, we are working on it, Vipin Bhai. Arun is saying that, hi Vivek, can you guide us how to start a day, what to do first, what to check, give schedule to new members. Well, that's a very interesting topic. So I will record a video with Annapurna and learn to trade for this. By the way, I've recorded 2-3 more videos with Annapurna in my YouTube channel. I don't know how many of you have seen that. Recently, I've recorded one more, so that probably will go live very soon. One of the thing which I recorded was on Trading Journal. So that probably will go live in 1 or 2 weeks. So make sure you watch that because Trading Journal can definitely help you a lot. How to follow Souradeep? Souradeep is available in StockEdge Club, so you can follow him there. So please post your reversal scan in Twitter. I will post my all my scans in stockageclub.com. For me, Twitter is not important. For me, my club platform is more important. Uh, Sir, will Pharma show weakness in the next upcoming days? I can't make that statement without looking at the chart. So let us look at the chart together. So it is a Pharma here. Well, there is no scope of Pharma showing any weakness. Look at the Pharma has come back to life. There is no scope of Pharma showing weakness. It has just started again. So don't try to time Pharma. And if it crosses this, which most likely it has done, Pharma is definitely very bullish. So don't try to go short in Pharma, please. Look at the chart. It clearly suggests that the RS has started going above zero. That means strength. RSI is going above 50. That means momentum. And 2 hourly chart showing a super trend plus, which has been continuing for a long time. So everything looks to be positive for me. So no scope of it going down for the time being. Uh, I noticed Arvind is saying, Vivek, I noticed it's very easy to share the Eagle scan via Telegram, WhatsApp. Yep, of course I can do that. So let me just do that on the Telegram channel which we have. So I hope all of you are part of the SEC Knowledge Idea channel, this one, where we are sharing some amazing stock ideas. So what I will do is I'll post my combinations here for the benefit of everyone. Yeah. Please explain the criteria to exit the stock in Souradeep methodology. I think Souradeep will be the better person. Probably next time I'll request him to explain the exit strategy. Arun is asking how frequently does the company fundamental data gets updated in the scan? As and when the company reports it, we take 24 hours to update in the StockEdge and it will get immediately reflected in the StockEdge scan. Jagdish is asking, please view on Nifty stocks tomorrow, call and put option selling. Please view on Nifty stocks, OTM, call and put option selling. Um, it's a very long topic. I think what I intend to do with Annapurna is going to cover options there also, but it's going to take some time. I would suggest Arun Bhai. No, this question is by Jagdish ji. So I would suggest that Jagdish ji, elonmarkets.com face to face. Let's see which face to face will be relevant for you. Let us see the category options trading. So I would suggest so there is one by Pran Katria. I think why is not coming in options, I don't know. Yeah, I would suggest look at this face to face. This is very good, will help you. Sunil is saying it may be a good idea to share backtesting results for the scan, combo scan performance, though I completely understand the kind of load it will create on the back end. Yeah, Sunil, so we don't have a backtesting engine yet. We are doing front testing and we only add it as part of the strategy once the front testing is done. So, yep, we will work on the backtesting, but as of now, we don't have a backtesting engine. Amit is saying, Vivek sir, I have a limited capital and already taken the position in some of the stock, let's say 10, but if some stocks are not giving return as per the others in the portfolio, so should we sell and take a new stock or wait for their breakage? Amit, it's very, very simple. The way I follow, if I have invested in 10 stocks and if any of the stock is underperforming as per my indicator or as per my setup, I exit that stock and I get into other stock which is outperforming. We are here to beat the market and only ride the performers. We are not going to piggy bank on losers. So out of 10 stocks, if any stock is underperforming, stay away from that stock. StockEdge Club, where can I learn about its features? Well, it is self-explanatory. Just log in and you will get to know about it. Uh, you can talk to the support team, you can call Nidhi, Sunita, and whoever. The number is there in your email ID. Just call them and they will help you. If you need any help, don't hesitate, send an email to us. We will make sure that you understand the structure of the StockEdge Club. Metal is at all-time high. Will it be consolidating or raise further? Rajiv is asking. So let's try to answer this question, Rajiv. So where is metal? Woo. So I'm not going to time it. I'm not going to make that mistake by saying that metal will correct, because in these kind of movements, it's very difficult to make a clear-cut judgment. Till my RS is strong, I'm going to be on the playing on the long side. But my only concern now is that the RS outperformance of metal has gone obnoxiously high. Uh, So this is the highest outperformance any sector has seen. So there has to be some cool off, but it will be merely a cool off. I don't expect this to correct, but from here, probably a cool off to these levels, 4400, will be a healthy sign for this sector. Otherwise, there could be one news which can drive the sector very aggressively. So there is no harm in booking profit on a regular basis. Okay, let's do something, because there's a limitation of time and we can go only up to certain time. So what I request is, these sessions are more of where we discuss with each other. So there'll be feedback form at the end of the session. If you have anything which you want to be answered, for example, how do you learn StockEdge Club platform? How do I get into the Telegram group, etc., etc. Please write down in that feedback form, and my team will get back to you and answer that question. Second, in case you have anything you want to talk to me, anything, just email to me on vivek@stockis.com. I'll make sure that I respond back and I will reply back to you. Third, I have given opportunity to people to have a conversation with me for 10 minutes. In fact, I should say that it's my honor that I can talk to you guys for 10 minutes. Please use this opportunity, connect with the support team. They will arrange for a call and let's chat for 10 minutes in case you need any kind of guidance. There have been people who have been talking personal relationships with me, and it's such an honor, such a pleasure to talk to people and know them, and share their happiness, share their sorrow. So please use that facility for 10 minutes. We can talk anything you have, anything you're stuck with, anything, any help you want from me. Please feel free to email it to me, or you can fix up a time slot to talk to me. For club members and for TMP members, I'm all in terms of supporting you in this journey of making money from stock market. The idea is very simple. We are here to make money from stock market. We are not here to play game. All right, so I will have to unfortunately close this one. I hope you found this session to be interesting. Uh, uh, Sachin is saying I have reached support team for 10 but no success. I'm quite surprised because my support team is very, so I will talk to Swati about it and see why support team has not responded to you. Don't worry about it. We will become very proactive. If you are facing any problem, it's my problem. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Souradeep is brilliant as usual. I am trying to be better as the day passes by. Please take care of your health, support other people, take care of their health, and that is the top priority of our nation. I don't think so. Money making from stock market should be our top priority. So take care of everyone around you, and we see you again next Friday. In the meanwhile, always I'm there, always on StockEdge Club platform. If you want to discuss anything with me, all you need to do this. I Vivek, I at the rate Vivek, how are you doing? Any thought on dollar reliance? All you need to do is, if you want to have a communication with me, just use StockEdge Club. I will instantly get a notification here that someone wants to be in touch with me. Or the notification is not coming because it's me. I want to get in touch with myself. So if you send this, I will get a bell icon here, and I will definitely reply to you through this platform. I'm very, very active here, so don't worry about the not getting the response from me. I will be definitely responding back. Okay, good night, guys. Thank you, Souradeep, for the brilliant session, and thank you, support team. I don't know who is coordinating, but I guess it's
Yeah,
Swati.
hi, so this is Swati.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Swati. And
Thank you,
Swati,
Vivek, sir. Thank you, Souradeep. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, so
I have
Swati,
sent a
yeah,
private message to Sachin.
yeah, but that's not the idea. Let's figure out how we can
Yes,
help our club members to get connected with us
right.
in lightning speed. All right. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
I
Take care
have,
of yourself
yeah,
and take care of your family.
thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.